everyone to yet another Fame Club Fashionpreneur interview series. And today I have an amazing women entrepreneur with me, and she is based out of Bangalore. She's a diamond member in the Fashionpreneur Club, and her name is Saumya Sharma. So, welcome, Saumya. And I am super duper excited to have the conversation with you today. I know you have been in the community for long, and very very curious to know your journey, and I know you're doing well, made some amazing revenues by changing your niche, but let's dig deeper and understand how did you start. So welcome.
Thank you so much, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my experiences with all the women out there who aspire to start their business. So my brand's name is Nevertheless Clothing, and I have a collection of Chikankari and Handmade Clothing for everyday styling, like everyday purpose. And earlier, my niche was different. I was into cotton dresses, and I would like to share about that later on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I was an HR professional. I worked in IT sector for 6 years, but from the very beginning, I had this kida in my head that I want to do something of my own. So, along with my job, I did a short-term course of fashion designing back in 2018. But somehow things couldn't work out, and I couldn't start something, into fashion, and I could not join the fashion industry, and my HR job kept going on. And then in 2020, I had my daughter, so I took a gap, like career break. And when she was like, and there was COVID restrictions also, so I was at home with her. I used to think, I should start something of my own. But since I don't come from a family where people have done business, I had no guts. So I was clueless. What should I do? And then one fine day, I stumbled upon your one of your videos, your advertisement, and I joined the free web seminar, and I was so inspired. And I just decided, I have to join this community. Maybe I will get some direction. So I joined your webinar, and then after the webinar, my basically my husband was not supportive of this. He's from marketing background, so he told me, these are sales gimmicks. You will fall into a trap. You don't know what she will teach you. So all of that skepticism was there in his mind. But I had an argument with him, and I joined the silver membership to start with. And I'm so grateful to the universe that I saw your ad, and I took this courage, took this decision to going a step forward and join the community. Yeah, so that's my short story.
Wow, so HR professional turning into a full-time entrepreneur. Have you quit your job? Are you still doing your job?
Yeah, I quit my job. It's been 2 years now, 3 years now. I was in Canada earlier, so
Okay.
I was working there. Yeah, we moved back to India in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then I was at home. I've always been a working person, so it was very difficult for me to sit at home.
Mm.
And I wanted to also set an example for my daughter, because I have seen my mother and my mother-in-law working. So it was very difficult for me to sit at home. But at the same time, these days corporate jobs are like that you have to be in the office for 8-9 hours,
Mm.
and then it's very difficult to deal, to take care of the baby. So that's why I thought of, give it a try. And after watching your video, joining the community, my confidence, it went just another level. So yeah.
Super amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that, Samya. So you did mention that you were into cotton dresses as a niche, and then later on you changed it. What made you change, or what was your journey like when you were doing cotton dresses versus what it's now?
Yeah. So I though I knew, and you always tell in your sessions that if you're starting, you should not get into manufacturing. You always encourage curating products. So but because I was so passionate about designing,
Mm.
so I probably ignored that advice, and I went ahead with manufacturing my own designs.
Mm-hmm.
That was a problem area, because I do not have any experience. People do tell me that I have good taste, but I did not have any technical knowledge about it. So I went ahead and I bought raw materials. I set up a small manufacturing unit, and I was going forward with a made to order mode.
Mm.
As in, when the orders were coming in, I was making them and dispatching. But I faced a lot of operational issues, and I was not able to focus on marketing and sales,
Mm.
because I was more focused on making the products. So maybe that's a good problem. I learned firsthand that, if you're starting the business, you should get into curation, even if you have designing experience, because you have to do everything on your own. So and then I did this. I relaunched my brand basically with a new niche, which is Chikankari and Handmade Clothing. So it gave me chance to compare between these two different niches, and I feel that this new niche has performed much well. Now I'm working on data also, as per your recommendation, that we should understand data. Data takes your business to another level. So I started taking note of everything. Every month or every week, in fact, I look into the orders, what kind of orders I'm getting. So this niche has definitely performed well for me. And because another reason is that I have been able to focus on marketing, content creation. I made my website also. Earlier I did not have a website when I launched the brand. I In the last brand launch challenge only, I launched my website. So in going forward, I would like to be to surrender totally to you, as you said, like the way you surrender yourself to your mentors. So this surrendering has definitely given me results. Uh,
Wow.
yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. So now you have started getting orders on your website, or how are you getting orders? From where, as in from your friends and family, unknown people? How has the orders
Uh,
journey?
So I would say, ma'am, I've been lucky from the very beginning. Even when I started the cotton dresses, I was getting orders through Instagram from strangers. I
Wow.
didn't get any orders from family. I did put up a stall in my society, but that was a very 6,000, 7,000 ka sale. That's it.
Hmm.
Other than that, I've been lucky that I got orders from strangers. But now I launched my website almost a month back now, and I've started getting orders there also. So most of my revenue was through Instagram, WhatsApp only. That's it.
Okay, before the website. Super.
Yeah.
Amazing. And how much total revenue have you done so far?
It's close to 4 lakhs now.
Super.
4.83. Yeah.
Super, amazing, amazing. So, when you say you're lucky in marketing, I call that consistency in marketing. Okay, so I think you have been consistently marketing your products. Tell us more about what kind of marketing do you do on your Instagram?
So now, I'm right now, I'm doing organic marketing only,
Hmm.
only content-based marketing, because as you suggest that we should have a good variety of products on our website. So right now, my goal is to increase the variety,
Hmm.
because chicken curry products are size based. I have to keep at least 2 to 3 sizes.
Correct.
And for that, I'm focusing on building the inventory, the variety.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm not going for paid marketing right away, since I don't have a lot of variety. So I'm playing around this. And my focus, first goal, biggest goal is to achieve the variety, to build the inventory. So I'm working on that right now through, and then marketing is only through content right now.
Okay,
That's
perfect. Great.
Yeah.
So, the plan right now is to increase the inventory and then do more content marketing on that. And then when you feel the inventory is good enough, then you would start doing your paid influencer or paid ads
Yeah.
and so
Yeah, I also did some collaborations,
Mm-hmm.
just one till now. I
Mm-hmm.
also have to work on that because since I did not have a lot of inventory, so I
Right.
could just do one. So I'm planning for more collaborations in the future. Maybe
Mm.
I just one I did that was with a very big influencer,
Mm.
and so she had just put a story. So through that story only I got a lot of followers and sales also, 3 4 sales and followers. So I'm planning to do more collabs like barter, or maybe some with some of the influencers who are not charging a lot of money. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Right direction, Soumya. And I always believe that in fashion, variety plays a very important role, right? So there are a lot of women who would come and ask me with 30 products, with 40 products, can I start?
Mm.
Yes, we may, but then when we have variety, the probability of people liking our products would increase, and so would the sales. So right direction that you are into. I'm so happy to see that you easily changed your niche and then you are taking this forward. Tell me, what was your mindset like when you were thinking of changing the niche? Because I see a lot of women when they start with one particular fashion segment and they're not able to, for whatever reason, take that forward. They have this resistance that now I can't get into some other category. So what was it like for you?
So, ma'am, I think my mindset was I was very, you know, how do I put it? I was very sure that business to मुझे करना ही है,
Hmm.
right? Or I have to be practical also कि like what thing is going right for me and what is not going right for me. So what is not going right for me, I have to work on that.
Hmm.
So I faced some operational issues, and the way I wanted that niche to grow, वो उस तरीके से grow नहीं कर रहा था. So the way you tell that you should do some research also. And since my family is in Lucknow, so I have a connection with Lucknow Chikankari
Hmm.
also.
Hmm.
So I just मैंने थोड़ा research किया. I did some research. How is the market for chicken curry? And thankfully, I got some results on Google Trends that chicken curry is in a lot of trend, and people love it because ये थोड़ा सा long term product है, like people
Absolutely.
keep it for ages.
Yeah.
So I did some research around it, and I was like comparing things, so
Hmm.
this was my mindset. So there are two important things. One is that my mindset was very rigid about this, that बिजनेस तो मुझे करना है, छोड़ना तो मुझे है ही नहीं, हार तो माननी ही नहीं है.
Hmm.
कहाँ पे गलती हो रही है वो फिगर आउट करके उस चीज का सोल्यूशन ढूंढना है. सो दीज आर द टू लर्निंग्स आउट ऑफ दिस सिचुएशन फॉर मी. या.
Super, amazing, amazing. And what did you do about the raw materials that you had bought for your cotton dresses and uska kya kiya?
Uska, ma'am, see, I had some samples because I used to do shooting on my, I used to be the model of my products.
Wow.
So all the samples were in my size. So
Hmm.
अभी भी काफी मेरे पास samples हैं. So as in when थोड़ा थोड़ा मैं बीच बीच में keep putting those sample sales on my stories. मैं website पे नहीं डालती हूँ so that people will get confused.
Hmm.
तो उसके थ्रू आई ट्राई टू सेल. इनफैक्ट इन द मंथ ऑफ जुलाई जब मैंने निश चेंज किया था,
Hmm.
सो अ लॉट ऑफ सैम्पल्स गॉट सोल्ड आउट. सो आई just after the transition I generated the revenue of 42K. So
Wow.
from jumping one niche to another one. So like 5 6 samples were sold, and along with the new niche products also. So
Hmm.
ये हुआ था. And it worked well for me, I think. I don't know. Maybe the consistency and the ideas you gave during EOSS end of season sale. So उस time पे I thought that I have to do it every day. I was promoting the samples and all of that. Or another thing is that I'm using that fabric I'm trying to get chicken curry products made out of those fabrics also. I
Wow.
got in
Okay.
touch with a few people, and they might be able to help me. So I'm working on that because मैं नहीं चाहती कि उसमें भी काफी पैसा लगा हुआ है fabrics में. So I
Hmm.
don't want to waste that. So I'm just trying to, convert that fabric into products with the help of some manufacturers. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. So what I understand is you changed your niche और पुराने niche की चीज़ें पड़ी है, but then you are over the period either trying to liquidate that or figuring out a way that with my new niche, how can I like kind of use this particular raw
Right.
material or products and then बेच दो and then focus only on the new niche.
Correct.
Super, amazing, amazing, Soumya. That's great insights. What made you continue your learning beyond silver membership? Like, I know a lot of us, we women, we are very resistant to learning more. हमें लगता है कि पढ़ाई खत्म हो गई, जो भी किया MBA किया, BBA किया, होम साइंस किया और फिर पढ़ाई खत्म. That's one of the biggest mistakes lot of us we make, right? From there you got into silver membership. आगे कैसे बढ़े आप? What was your mind?
So, silver membership is amazing, no doubt about it. But मुझे लग रहा था कि just by I want some fast action. That
Hmm.
was the drive, and I could see some people like who were already in the diamond membership, like Ranjita was there, Ankita was there. So I wanted to know how are they achieving, those sales and how their brand is going, growing this much. So I just again I had a discussion with my husband. He was not really supportive of this, but maybe मुझको fast grow करना था. I wanted to prove this to myself कि भाई I can do it. So that's why I took this plunge and I jumped to diamond membership. And I will just be very frank about diamond membership that it has fast tracked things for me. I have seen the results. And there is a lot of push from your side also. You keep nudging us, keep giving us challenges. There's a book club that is amazing. I've learned a lot from those books. And I sometimes I feel like I'm still working in a corporate.
Yeah.
It's so
Boss है.
systematic. Yeah. It's so systematic, and people they keep sharing their learnings, their revenues. So it feels like you're working in a system. You're not alone in this journey. And so this drives me a lot, कि अच्छा वो ऐसे कर रही है so मैं भी ऐसे कर सकती हूँ. Or it feels amazing. So I keep telling my husband also that I don't feel like I'm not working in a company anymore. Harvey ma'am is the boss, and we are just driving our this is according to her directions. That's what.
Super, super amazing. So, how does your husband feel like now, Soumya, that you have started seeing sales and you are occupied, you are loving the work that you're doing? What are his thoughts now?
He is very grateful to you. I mean, he's a person of very few words. Since he comes from marketing and he also knows digital marketing, so he himself he saw your lessons. And
Mm-hmm.
he said this bandi she knows, the technical stuff. So he has his faith in you as well. And the way your husband joined your business, uh, I also, manifest this every day that in
Super.
future,
Yeah,
my husband will also join me. It should be that big. So,
yeah,
yeah. And he's very
absolutely.
positive, very supportive about this. I'm very lucky to have him. We live in a nuclear family. Our family is not here with us. So, just me, my husband, and my daughter. So, yeah, he's very supportive. Earlier, he was very skeptical about this, but now he's like, okay, kuch ho raha hai. He keeps sees thing कि revenue भी आ रहा है, कर रही है, ये कुछ करती रहती है दिन भर बैठ के. So he is very
You know,
supportive.
just by the thought of like husband wife doing business together, I get goosebumps and tears in my eyes. So I don't know what is that wiring in my heart and mind, but I really, this is one of like, I manifest this a lot that, every woman in our community should create that business to some extent that she can. And then, that masculine energy, or, that, let's
Yeah.
be honest, the men, they have this in them that they can take bigger risks.
True.
Even if I know so much in my business and I know the nitty gritties and I'm good at marketing and everything, things have changed so much after my husband Vipin has joined the business, because those things where I'm still like taking baby steps, he's like, "Kya kar rahi hai yaar? Let's invest
Mhm.
more. Let's do this." So the risk taking capacity from a mental perspective just blows out. And that is then the reason to grow faster. So I wish you all the very best for that to happen, and I want to see that happening very, very soon. And I think talking about support from husband, right? I have realized that support comes more after we show results. What has been your takeaway from that? Like, when does that support from the
Hmm.
loved ones, from family, from husband, like whosoever, when does that start showing up?
Yeah, it takes time. Actually, in my case, it took some time. As I told you, he was skeptical about me joining the silver membership. Matlab, usme bhi he was not sure he should do it because he also always, seeing ads online these days, people are skeptical if we should go ahead with this or not. So he was not very supportive initially. He was like कि कुछ तो करना है तुम्हें करना तो है ही शुरू से तुम काम करती आई हो but इसके बारे में he was not sure.
Hmm.
And since we don't come from a business family background, that plays a very important role क्योंकि you are like scared to take bigger risks.
Hmm.
You have limited resources, you're salaried people, your family has been salaried background, so uh, risk लेने में सबको बहुत it's guts चाहिए
सही
basically.
बात है, हाँ.
So he was also very skeptical about things, but जब थोड़ी थोड़ी ग्रोथ धीरे धीरे slowly हुई, so then he is also confident now. Even I mean abhi se he is showing a lot of confidence. He sometimes he would, when he's pissed off with his job and all, so he would just tell me, okay, just jaldi se karo tum theek theek cheezeं so that I can join you.
Super
So it's that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Great. That's so great, Soumya. I'm so happy to hear, that like, of course, at every step there is a challenge, but the way you are very smoothly navigating your niche related challenges, or, you just like very calmly finding out solutions to the issues that you have in your business and then showing results is a great, great, great inspiration for me, for everybody in our community. So, very happy to see your progress. I want to know from you before I let you go. Okay, there are a lot of women out there who are in good corporate positions. Like you said, you've been working in Canada and then in the HR space, never done anything in fashion. But you still are now running a fashion brand. What is your advice to these women who dream to start their own business, their own company one day, but they are just stuck because they feel यार job चली गई और कुछ हो नहीं पाया तो मैं क्या करूँगी? What is your advice to these women?
So my advice, first of all, just trust yourself. सबसे पहले आपको खुद पे भरोसा करना है. That डरना नहीं है. You don't have to be scared. Trust yourself. And because you're getting this thought of starting the business, so I also believe in the universe these days. I mean, you have taught us a lot, and I have seen things turning into reality. So I would say that trust yourself, have faith, and do the necessary research. Take care of just know that what could be the consequences, take care of those consequences, and then in a strategic way move ahead. So that's my one advice.
Hmm.
And one more thing that uh, my one learning, if you're getting you're coming to Fashionpreneur Club, please take ma'am's advice. If you're starting from the scratch, just to go with the curation. Even if you're a designer, go for curation first, and then get into the other stuff, because this is my learning, because I wish I did this before, but yeah, that's my learning and my advice to all the people, all the women who would like to start their business.
Super amazing. Thank you so much, Soumya. It was an absolute pleasure knowing about your journey. And I can't wait to see Nevertheless Clothing brand reach that 1 crore mark in revenue very, very soon. So, all the very best. Keep taking
Thank you.
actions, keep inspiring the community.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Have a great day. Yeah.
You too. I think it was a good thing that you did to stop manufacturing first, because अकेले नहीं हो पाता है. I've realized I used to manufacture bags earlier, क्योंकि ब्लिंग बैग में bags हम बेचते थे, but
Right.
बहुत ज़्यादा time जाता है उसमें. So it's a great thing to do right now, turn into your curation, and then over time, as you learn more and so on, maybe your costly products could be custom made chicken curry or whatever. That can happen
Right.
in the future, right?
Yes,
Super,
ma'am.
amazing, great. All the very best, and
Thank
I
you
will speak to
so
you.
much, ma'am. Nice to meet you finally, one on one.
Yeah, thank you so much. Wish you a lovely day. Happy Diwali, and
Thank you.
see you very soon. Bye.
Okay. Have a great day. Bye.